ado, a big round of applause for Mr. McGarry and our band.
Thank you. This is the only time they clap for me. I'm just kidding. We're excited to have you guys here tonight. Like Mrs. Googler said, if you were here at our fall performance a few weeks ago, about a month or so ago, you're going to notice a big difference. And these kids are really doing a great job. It's a lot of fun to work with them. I'm going to turn it over to them in just a second, but before I do, I want to make sure I get a few thank yous out of the way. A big thank you to Mrs. Googler, Mr. Bozarth, and our entire administration and staff here at Lava Ridge. I've worked at 3 different schools, and I think far and above this is the best one I've worked at. So big round of applause for them. Also a special thank you to Mrs. Maxwell. She is like Miss Do Everything at the school, and she's kindly videotaping these concerts so that we can keep them and preserve them and let you guys see them. So, and then also a big thanks to my wife. I always have to make sure I thank her. She supports me in all of this craziness, and I think both of us have been going non-stop this week. We might have seen each other for about 5 minutes since Sunday. So it's been a busy week, but she supports me a lot, and I really appreciate that. So with that being said, welcome to our winter concert, and we're going to turn it over to the students.
Do you feel overworked? Well, imagine making toys for billions of kids all over the world. Santa's elves are feeling stressed out, and they aren't happy about it. Combining angry with a version of Jolly Old St. Nicholas and Here Comes Santa Claus, we're going to start tonight's concert with Santa's Angry Elves.
Not every kid was good this year, and some got on Santa's naughty list. This humorous holiday novelty tune was written in 1955 by Sid Tepper and Roy C. Bennett. Originally made famous by Art Mooney and Stan Freberg, this song has also been recorded by artists such as Eric Kitt, Smash Mouth, and the Plain White Tees. This is Nothing for Christmas.
next one takes a little bit of setup time. We got to get our percussionists up front here. They're going to show you their mad percussion skills. You can decide which kind of mad that might be. This is my 7th year, I think, here at LRIS. And the first year I came here, we used these percussion kits for the percussion with the practice pad and bell kit. And we got close to the first concert and I thought, you know, there's not really any song written to use the practice pad. So I wrote one. And this is it. And it's kind of become a yearly tradition. And we'll let our student introduce it in just a second. So give us a minute to set up and we'll be on with the next song. This is what happens when there's too much going through your mind. I forgot to let the student introduce that. So we're going to let her do it now that you've heard it, and then we'll introduce the next song.
That's by popular demand. At least Mr. McGarry would like to think so. For the beginning percussion classes featured in that song, using only the sticks and practice pads. For lack of a better name, Mr. McGarry harkened back to his time growing up as a kid in the 80s. That was Rat Pads.
Father Christmas is a literal musical quit, featuring a number of holiday favorites. The piece begins with a fanfare based on Jingle Bells and Joy to the World. It continues through several different modes and settings before our fanfare returns to conclude the piece. How many melodies can you name? We conclude our concert tonight with Colors of Christmas.